Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on my video today. My name is Jenny. If you don't know me already, thank you so much for stopping by. Please click the subscribe button below and let me know what you would like to see in my next videos. I can't believe that this is already my 5th video, I think, maybe my 6th video, and it's just flown by. It has gone by so fast, and anyway, I have really enjoyed becoming a part of the YouTube community. And so yeah, I just want to know what you want to see in my upcoming videos. Today we are doing a really easy look that is just with some Makeup Geek shadows and then a few other shadows in the Toasted Tartlette palette. And I wanted to do something that you could wear every day. Of course, I added a little bit of glitter because I love glitter, and if it's an everyday glam, I want to glam it up with something. So I put lashes on and I did put a little bit of glitter, but you definitely don't have to do that. This is just a very warm tone, easy smoky eye. So I think that it's very appropriate for everyday wear. And then if you want to glam it up a little bit, you can wear it on a night out, just whatever you want to do with it. So anyway, if you want to see how I created this look, then please keep watching.
Okay, so we're going to take Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie on a fluffy Morphe M441 brush, and as usual, just blowing that out in your crease and upper crease area. This color really isn't very bright, but it's good for transitioning. And then we're going to take Hoola bronzer from Benefit, and with the same brush, we're going to do the exact same thing, working that in through the crease and just deepening up that crease color. This is a more natural look. It's kind of like a blown out smoky eye, but again, it's just using things that you may already have at home. And if you don't have Benefit, that's okay. You can use a different brand. It's just a bronzer color. This is MAC Uninterrupted, and with a smaller Morphe M433 brush, we're going to do the exact same thing, just building up the intensity in the crease. These are all super easy. You just have to build up the intensity. And I started working on one side and realized that you can see the other side better, so I kind of go back and forth between my eyes. That's what I'm doing. But just keep on building up that color until you're happy with it. I like a super smoky eye. Even though it's not dark, it's still smoky. So keep on blending until you're happy with it, and then we'll move on to the next shade. So then we're going to take Makeup Geek's Cocoa Bear and continuing to build up that crease color, and we're working that color more into just the outer V area this time and building up the intensity in the outer V, and then with whatever's left over on the brush we will bring that into the crease, but really concentrating most of the product on the outer V area first. And with small circular motions and windshield wiper motions, just bringing that color in and continue building until you're happy with it. And then with Bada Bing by Makeup Geek, we're going to do the exact same thing on a really small Morphe brush. It's the M506, and I'm really concentrating that into the outer V this time. That's going to give it more depth and dimension, and you really want to pack that color on and then blow it out as you have less product on your brush. And then with the Tartlette and Bloom palette, we're going to use that dark black color. I will link that down below. I think it's actually Smoke Show. Yes, Smoke Show. And with Smoke Show, it's almost a black shadow, not quite. We're going to further deepen up that crease color. Just for some added dimension and depth there. And then with a Morphe M433, we're going to just really make sure that that's nice and blended. There is a little bit of peach smoothie on that brush just to kind of blend everything together. And then with Makeup Geek's White Lies, we're going to highlight the brow bone color. You can use a shimmery highlight too there if you would like. That would be really pretty, but for today's look, I wanted to have a more matte finish there. Just a matte white eyeshadow, and then with no product on the brush, you're just going to make sure again that it's all nice and blended. Then with a Stila Magnificent Metals, eye color in Kitten. We're going to take our finger and just dab that on the eyelid. This is a really intense kind of glitter pigment. It's a moussey pigment, again, almost like the ColourPop shadows, but even a little bit more wet. And I really like this color, but you do have to go back and set it with an eyeshadow or it will crease with hooded lids like mine. So I go back in with the Toasted palette from Tarte and the color Candle and just set that color with that dry powder shadow. That way it doesn't crease on me later. But you can see the glitter just really is shiny and pretty. And then go back again, make sure that all of those lines are well blended. And I'm taking Cocoa Bear there and just blending it with that medium-sized blending brush from Morphe. And then with a black kohl pencil, this one is a Tarte pencil. I believe the color is Slate. You're just going to go on the lash line, and you don't have to be super perfect with this, but I didn't want a super bold lash line color. I just wanted it to be kind of defined. So I'm going in with that, and I am defining the upper lash line there. And then with a pencil brush, I'm going to go back in and just smudge that out. So we're just kind of smoking that out, super easy. Then with a Morphe M439 brush and my Wet n Wild Soft Beige, I'm going in with that new brush and putting on my foundation. I'm still on the fence about the foundation brush. I really think that the Beauty Blender just gives you more of a perfect look to the skin. This one I could kind of see brush strokes, thinking about the Olympics, and I'm just not sure if I really like it or not. But then on a Sigma contour brush in my Hoola bronzer, I do put it on the brush first, then on the back of my hand, warm it up really well, and then I put it on the skin. I've found that with that side of my cheek, you can see that I have some acne scarring, and even whenever I cover it up with foundation, you can still see it. So I really do have to be careful so that it doesn't look muddy, and that's the best way that I have found to make that bronzer chisel my face without looking super muddy. And I do like the Hoola bronzer, but I don't know if maybe I should be using Hoola Light. It's a little bit red, but again, I do like it. So I am going to go back in after I'm done with that and chisel my nose very carefully. Same technique, I'm putting it on the brush and then putting it on the back of my hand and then doing it. It just helps to coat the brush just right and not have too much product on there, because I do feel like it is kind of hard to blend if you put it directly on the skin, because it'll take away your foundation. So then just in the bottom part of my nose there, and then setting it with Hoola bronzer and a Morphe brush. This is the M530 brush. And setting the sides of the nose. And then just making sure that all of that is blended. See there, you can see my acne scars through there, and I'm not sure. Like, you just have to really be careful with that bronzer because it can look a little bit muddy. Then with NARS Orgasm Blush, I'm going to take that on the blush brush M523 from Morphe and put that on the apples of the cheeks. This is a beautiful blush. If you don't have the money for NARS, you can always get the Milani Luminoso. It is absolutely beautiful as well. Then with a small shader brush, we're going to take the Cocoa Bear color and put it on the lower lash line. I love these colors, it just makes your eyes look really blue. If you have blue eyes, it's great. And same thing on the other eye. Really smoking that color out. And then with an even smaller brush, you're going to take the Bada bean color and put it again under the lower lash line as well. And really smoking that out so that it's nice and diffused. And then with a fluffier brush and no extra product, we're going to just make sure that that's all nice and diffused. And then with Urban Decay Deslick Setting Spray, you're going to set the face with that. let it dry just a little bit. This helps your highlighter stick nicely and gives you that glow that you want. So with the Sleek Makeup Compact, I'm going to use the Solstice Compact and the two powder shades. One of them's kind of a pinky color, the other one's kind of a peachy undertone. So I mixed them together and they're very, very pretty. And it's a drugstore price, so it's great. I think you can get them at Ulta and then also on sleekmakeup.com. But it's very buildable and yeah, I like it. So in the C shape by your eye, I'm just going to put the product there, build it up, and then on the other side as well. And very lightly on the top of the bridge of the nose. I really like that part to shine. Some people don't. They do the whole nose. I like just a little bit there. And then on the tip of the nose as well. Cupid's bow. And then a little bit on the forehead. If you get on the oily side throughout the day, then you can skip this step because your natural oils will do that for you. Then with a MAC pencil, half red from MAC, we're going to line the lips and take your time here too. I don't typically go back in with concealer. I've tried that before and I can't make it work. So just very carefully line the lips. And if you want to overline, that's fine. I overline just a little bit. But again, if you do too much, I think it just doesn't look natural. So line your lips. And then with Sleek Makeup's Happy Matte Lip Gloss, we're going to put that on next. This is a super matte lip gloss, so if you want to have something with a little bit of shine over it, then put a gloss over it, but it's still very beautiful. It's a beautiful color. But yeah, that's basically the look. Thank you guys for watching.
Okay guys, this concludes the Everyday Glam tutorial. Please click the subscribe button below if you have not already, and thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.